Hello and welcome back to Jillies Nails. Today we are going to review a Maniology plate and create this manicure. So this is the Maniology Plate 115. It's full of flowers. It's just floral. There's flowers everywhere. There's some kind of woman empowering sayings on there that are really cute. So we are going to check this one out. And I'm doing some new things in this review, so make sure you watch it. Of course, the first thing we have to do is take the blue film off and clean the plate with pure acetone to make sure all the sticky residue is gone. I'm trying out clear jelly stamper black polish today, and this was the first thing that I noticed. Now, I bought this size. It does come in two sizes. The bigger size is still smaller than the Maniology one and costs more money. So I'm a little bit curious to see if there's a significant reason for that. And I am just pulling these daisies up now because we are going to reverse stamp these. So I'm going ahead and doing that first, and then I'm going to do some swatches of the rest of the plate for you. This stuff I noticed I do have to scrape it quite a bit, so I don't know if it's just so pigmented I don't need that much. Maybe that's why the bottle is small, but it picked up great. So here I'm going to go through and use the Maniology little stamper book that they gave me in the Mani by Me box this month. I said this before, but I'm not a person who normally plans out manicures, so I thought I would use this to start swatching some plates for you, just so you can see some designs that I may not be using in the actual manicures. I know what I'm drawn to may not be what somebody else is drawn to, so I'm just going to try to give you a little bit more so you'll have a better idea of how the plate performs and looks. Now on that one I did not use enough polish. I was trying to save some polish and I didn't use enough to cover the whole plate. But if you notice, see how scrapey, like scrape, 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 scrape. Um, I don't know if that's me or what. I may have to watch a couple videos, but it was something that I did notice, so I wanted to make sure I shared that with you. Now, what I'm doing here is we're going to put some neons on top of this. So I'm using a white from Sinful Colors that was made for their neon collection. It is called White Out, and it is to make those neon colors pop a little bit more. If you have a really sheer polish, you can always put a layer of white under it first, and that'll make it more opaque for you. And a lot of times it'll make the color show a little more true. Now, I put my latex barrier on, and I'm just sticking my hands in a nail dryer that I have now to get that barrier to dry faster. This color was really weird. It was very, very opaque in the bottle, and not so much when you actually painted it, but on the second coat it kind of was. I don't know, it was weird, but it's very pretty. It's a yellow that has a gold shimmer in it. And I did have a request to show how to do an ombre, so we are going to do an ombre for the base of this manicure. And I'm just going to use this yellow from Sinful Colors, and I have another green from the Neon Collection from Sinful Colors. There it is. It's called Literally. Now, the thing I did not really think through on this is if you put a polish that has glitter or sparkles in it onto a sponge, it will suck up the paint a little bit better and leave the glitter behind, which is great if you're trying to do a full glitter nail. Well, I wasn't, but I still liked how this came out, so I don't have any complaints about it, but that is something to think about if you have something that has a shimmer or glitter in it. So what you do to do the ombre is you can take your sponge, and it can be wet or dry, and you just overlap a couple colors of polish. If you haven't ever done them before, if you're not very good, I recommend you really only start with two. Paint the lightest color on the bottom, and then you're going to go through and just stamp, however you want it to look. And I say stamp, it's a sponge, but I press down first like a stamp, and then use the sponge and kind of tap up and down and side to side a little bit to blend out the darker green over it. I actually loved how this came out. Loved it. And I have a very love-hate relationship with yellow polishes on me. I either love them on my skin tone or despise them. And I really liked how that came out. But it was still weird painting it. I don't know. It was funky. Latex booger time. So we're just going to peel all of those off. And again, I'm trying to pull them back, but you see how some of that stuff's drying? A lot of times you can just take your nail and kind of flick it off, so you don't have to use quite as much acetone. But I had some cleanup to do, so I'm going through with a cleanup brush. I think this was an e.l.f. eye brush that I got for like $1 years ago, and that sucker's still going. The only thing bad about it is if you accidentally get acetone on the handle, the black coating on it comes off and gets all over your hand. Other than that, it's a really great cleanup brush. Now, after you do your gradient, you do have to go through and put a layer of top coat on it. That's what helps kind of smooth it all together. I really love how this came out. So I am going in with this color from Sinful Colors. These are all part of their neon collection. I'm not sure how old it is because I'm a little irritated with Sinful Colors and I'm having a hard time getting a hold of stuff. I saw those somewhere. I think maybe Walmart. No, I don't remember. Online. I got them online at Amazon, and had them shipped to me, but they don't have their newer collections on there yet. And so, yeah, I'm just irritated with them. So this is the reverse stamping technique. I let that black polish dry for quite some time. Although I hear clear jelly stamper dries very quickly, I went ahead and gave it plenty of time to dry. And then I filled in the centers of the daisies in a pink and did the flower petals in a purple color. I tapped these on with my brush. I needed more color for my nail. My nails were longer than I thought. Yay! Um, but when I did that, I made the blob too thick off the nail polish bottle, so I really don't recommend that. And after all of that is thoroughly dry, you're just going to go in and try to press straight up and straight down. This one was kind of being a little booger, but I got it. And you can use a wooden cuticle stick or a metal cuticle stick to kind of act like scissors or a knife and cut off any excess that you have on there. See, I had way too much on there and it smeared when I stamped it down, so I just cleaned it up with the cleanup brush. And I'm going to try this trick I saw from Maniology to paint top coat on the stamper. This is their no smear top coat. And then you stamp the clear on, and that's supposed to really help keep with the smearing. So let's see what happens. Well, looky there. It worked. That actually shocked me. I couldn't believe it worked. I'm going to go in with some purple. They're kind of a deep purple and a hot pink. They're acrylic beads that I have. Again, I don't buy very expensive beads because I do this on my natural nails, so I don't use gel or polygel or anything to hold them on. They'll pop off left and right, so I just don't spend any money on them. But sometimes I need a little bling in my life. And so today we're getting a little bit of bling to match these daisies. I really like that color combo together of that yellow and green. Especially with the purple and pink. I don't know why, it just jumped out at me. I got all excited about it. I like it. Of course, I'm filming a very long voiceover, so my dog's going to start making noise anytime now. Maybe? No? She's laying down. Good. One last little gem on the pinky, just because it needed a little flair too. It was feeling a little lonely. And that is our finished look. So, overall, the clear jelly black, I need to play with that some more. The stamping the top coat on to keep it from smearing was freaking awesome. Definitely try that out. And I love those neons from Sinful Colors. So if you have any questions, drop me a comment. Thank you so much for watching. And you can click in the upper right hand corner for a advanced playlist. Thanks for watching. Bye.